Hello and welcome to today's Bold Trail Academy. Steve, how are you doing?
Things are great. We're just moving along.
All right. As we get started, I want to go back and review a couple of things before we jump into today's topic, which is the second annual Pie Challenge. And we're continuing with our series. This is week 8 of Bold Trail Mastery. And I'd like to say that I planned it going into the Thanksgiving holiday, but I really didn't. It just happens to be coinciding very well. And so before we get going with that, I want to jump into the Bold Trail Academy on the school platform. And I have gone in and had a calendar invite earlier this week to join this guy, Josh Rise.
You know what I mean?
And
Yeah,
Josh
I'm looking at it.
Josh is a real estate influencer that I bumped into on TikTok, and he invited me into one of his sessions. And I just sat in and just listened to what he had to say. And he had some interesting insights into open houses and how to convert more at open houses. So I highly encourage you to go in and watch this because it adds to our open house series that we did. And open houses really is one of the best way to pick up new leads, both buyer and seller leads. And we've had a lot of good input recently into how to do that. So I shared that on the school platform, opened it up to everybody in this group. We have over 225 members. I was the only one that showed up. So my point to saying that is that I am trying to post more content here, and my intent is to just get more information out there. You know, we're in this bubble of the Roseville office and Brent Gove, and Brent and his team do an amazing job bringing top class, topical information to us, I guess is the best way to put it. But there is other influencers out there. With that said, a couple weeks ago, we had Frank, I won't pronounce the last name, but he came in and did the Thursday roundup meeting with us. And I found a lot of really great information there. So I went in and I summarized it. There was 2 letters that he had recommended that we send out for marketing. And so I put those letters in there. I haven't gotten any response back on this. So I just wanted to point out that it was in there, it's for you, and I'd like to see some likes and comments, just telling me that you've seen the information and that it's useful. So just wanted to go over that. And then, of course, I'm on my social channels. You guys are welcome to join those channels, and I'm posting all the content there. Real quick, we'll go into, this is on Brent Go's homepage for, this is our trainings throughout the week. And so you see Gary Meek has this anchored for Monday Mojo, Viral Workman, Mastering Sales on Tuesday, Tom Dave's Atomic Habits. Tom Dave's is a legend. Johnny Jennings runs the Thursday Agent Roundup. And then I bring up the Fridays with this Bold Trail series. So if you guys are an agent and you're looking to really get training and expand your ability as an agent, all you gotta do is plug in. You can go to brentgove.com, local events, and plug in there. So what I want to do is get started on today's topic. And this is we started this last year with Pitt Miller. Pitt came to me and said, Dyer, let's give away some pies. And I was like, okay, let's give away some pies. And so we're relating this back to the Bold Trail Mastery series, in that we are looking at reaching out to the would you call them A clients in your sphere?
Close to it.
Yeah. So as agents, you know, I work with a lot of agents throughout the week. And I'm very Who's got audio? So I'm very fortunate to be able to be in front of a lot of agents and understand kind of what their pinch points are. And one of the things I hear over and over again is I would reach out and call, but I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. So when Pitt and I got together and started doing this last year, this sort of concept was really kind of in its infancy, and it's really developed over the last 12 months, and we've refined it, and it really is giving you something to say. And so what I want to encourage everyone to do, and I'll go through a demonstration on it, is to go in and find your A clients. So Steve, what would you say is an A client? If you're going to go in and give away a pie, are you going to give away to 1,000 people in your database?
No, I would probably narrow it down to people that you regularly transact with and that you're looking forward to transacting with this coming year.
That's right. And it's all about building that relationship, you guys. What we want to do is be that presence of mind agent, the absolute expert in that space. Last night I was going through, I think it was Facebook, and there was someone that posted that they were upset that they signed up to go see a property through Zillow. Zillow assigned a random agent to them to meet them at the property. They ended up liking the property, and then they had to go in and sign a buyer broker agreement with somebody they didn't know, and they expected to get a 3% fee. That's the problem with our market today. That is the problem. Zillow has made us turned us into agents that are irrelevant, and we are sitting there chasing the next lead, the next lead, the next lead. But really what we need to be doing is building relationships. And that's what you're doing with this pie challenge. Look within your database and say, okay, who are those clients that I want? Who are those A clients? Who are those investors that you see buying a house every other year? Who is that family out there that bought one house, but you know they have siblings, they have kids, whatever, who are going to buy houses? Who else is in that category?
Well, anybody you're connecting with regularly, and the way that I actually like to coin someone that's an A client is that they personally profess my realtor is Alex, my realtor is Steve, my realtor is Kamisha. So depending on if you've developed enough a relationship where that client would more than likely put the my realtor title, then that would sort of qualify it.
Yeah, that's a great way of putting it. So I want you to go within your database and really look at that. And I'm going to go in. I have Pitt Miller here highlighted because I beta tested this all the tech behind this with Pitt over the last week. And so you can see here that with Pitt, I sent him a property on Eden Rock. I have the campaign finished for the pie challenge. So I have a campaign I'm going to share with you. But right here it says email, I'm giving away pies. This is the template that I've built. And you can see the Pitt opened this up on the 5th of November at 7:31 p.m. And so I'm pointing this out to you because when you send this campaign out, it's only a one message campaign. We're not doing, we learned from last year. We learned from last year. And so it's just one message that we're sending out. It's already pre-formatted. You don't need to do anything to it. But let's get back to our contacts. So if we get into our contacts and say, okay, who are those A clients? And so you get into your contacts and let's just demo with EXP. Let's see if this works. I didn't, yeah, here we go. So these are all EXP agents. So if I'm within this space and I say that I want to send Rich Hendrickson a pie. So I'm going to go into Rich. And again, I'm demoing with EXP agents and not my personal database. As much as I love you all, I don't want to share my personal database with you. But down here under hashtags, as you go through your database, I'm going to add the hashtag of pie. So now I just added that hashtag. What I'm doing by adding that hashtag is I'm creating a subcategory within my database of those potential A clients that I want to send a pie to. So we go back to our contacts, and this is what I want you guys to think about as you are thinking, as you're sorting through who you're going to contact to say, look, I want to send you a pie. I'll do another example, and we'll go to Chosen, love Chosen Shane. He's down in the Bay Area.
Mountain House.
Science teacher. And so I have several hashtags for Chosen in here, but now I'm going to add pie to his group of hashtags. And now he's going to show up in that sorted database. So think about who those clients are. Who have you closed an escrow with in the last 12 months? I know the last 12 months, they've been slow, you guys. I felt it. We're all feeling it. Anyone that's closed an escrow with you in the last 12 months should be in that list.
That's right.
Anyone that you've closed multiple escrows with should be in that list. Anyone that you're currently working with to either get the listing or get a purchase on, they need to be in that list. Go through and really examine who's in your database, and if they're not in your KV core, this is a great opportunity to go in and put them in your KV core and then hashtag them with pop. How do you put them in? Go in here, you add them, first name, last name, email. Do you have permission? Permission marketing, we talked about that at the beginning of the year. And then you go in and fill out these different categories. If you need help putting in contacts, I don't want to spend the time to do it right now, but give me a call. I'll spend 15 minutes with you on the phone, and we'll go over how to put a contact in.
Okay.
I have no problem doing that. Now, let's get down to it. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard just so that we're all clear on what's going on. Let me refresh this. I do want to point out, I got a lead in this morning. I was sitting here getting ready, and my phone alerted me that I got a lead in, and it was this one right here. And I was like, oh, hi, I'm near you, living in Folsom. I'm thinking, wow, I got a Folsom, lead coming in. No, it's a house cleaner or an office cleaner. They want clean offices, service.
We always could use house cleaners.
Exactly.
That's very ambitious of her.
So I get these a couple times a week where people are hitting me up through my KV core, through my lead generation, and I'll reach out and see if I can convert them into a client. But anyway, I want to go in and I want to get you the campaign. So I'm going to go into marketing from my dashboard. I'm going to go into smart campaigns. I'm going to let this load. Search it for pie, because I saved it under pie. And here it is. What does this message say? It's very simple. We learned from last year. I have a little graphic right here, and the subject is, I'm giving away pies for my second annual Pies of Gratitude event. Hi, bracketed first name, pulls the first name from the database. I'm giving away pies for my second annual Pies of Gratitude event. Choose apple, pumpkin, or pecan. Hit the I want a pie button below to register. And then we have pickup dates and times. That's all it is, you guys. Now, I'm sure half of you are going to look at this and say, well, I wanted to say this. I wanted to say that. You're welcome to customize it. But in order to customize it, what you're going to need to do, everyone needs to do this. Here is a token. I'm going to copy that token, and I'm going to put it down here in the chat. Okay. So now the token's in the chat. Why did I do that? Let me tell you why. I never thought you'd ask. What I want you to do is take that token, and I want you to add that campaign to your smart campaigns. Okay. So let me go back to my dashboard. just so we're all clear on what we're doing. I'm at my dashboard, I'm in my marketing, I'm in my smart campaigns. And we'll let this load. Letting it load. I think we have too many people on the internet here at the office.
Nah.
And so what we'll do is right over here, these two boxes that you see. See that right there, you guys? You
Yep.
hit that, and you're gonna paste that token right there.
And now you have added that campaign to your dashboard.
That's right. Now you're gonna add that. Are you sure? Well, I already have it, but I'll add it again. And that's how you add that campaign. It takes a little while to show up, but now you've added that campaign. Okay. Once you add that campaign, if you want to go in and change the messaging, you can do that. We'll go back to it. You can see now I have it twice. So I'll go into this one and I will edit. And now I can go in and edit the information. Okay. Now, I do want to point out that down here, I have this linked to Pies of Gratitude. And this is where that button goes to. Just so we're clear. I know we're getting a little bit technical today. I try not to do this, but today we don't have a choice. And so this is the page that it goes to. What this is a Google form that is filled out. Email, who's your agent, agent phone number, next, and you choose your pod. Okay. Very simple form. We're not getting too into the weeds with this thing. And then this information is sent to Pitt and I, and we get the information, and then we keep track of what's being ordered. Like right now, we have 2 responses, 1 pumpkin, 1 apple. Is that right? Pumpkin and pecan. I'm sorry, pumpkin and pecan. So I'm taking care of all that on the back end, the Google form, the sheet, communicating with Pitt, and then we have the pickup times. You guys don't need to worry about that. I'm just explaining how it works. So the token is in the chat. So you just copy that token right here. And then we showed you how to do that. We'll go back and do that again just so that everybody's clear. All right. So let's get to, I have too many open. So I'm here at my dashboard. I'm down here to marketing. Smart campaigns. And it's these 2 boxes right here. And you paste that token right there. I'm not going to do it again because I don't need it a 3rd time. But you guys, you see how simple that is. Don't get caught up in the weeds with it. Miriam says that it works. That's awesome.
Good.
All right. So with that said, Pitt, do you want to say a couple words?
Well, first, just a little bit about what we're doing. So this event ties in perfect with his campaign, your 8-week campaign, and it ties in perfectly because you've started with
That's Angel on you.
Sorry.
All right.
You've started with building contacts. And then now that you've built contacts, you have something to engage with your clients to ask them to do something. That's right. And so Alex had showed you how you went in and you put a hashtag pie. So you have 10 contacts, 8 of them you want to offer this pie to, you hashtag it with a pie. And then he showed you how to run the campaign. Then the campaign is going to take control of who's ordered, who's coming. So you'll be very organized. It'll be a lot of fun. But let's talk about the event. Let's talk about what you're inviting them to do because you really want to do this. So for you, those of you that are in Brent's office, imagine walking in the office on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday from 3 to 8, and this office is going to be decked out. There's going to be pies, charcuterie boards, fun, little music going, a place for you to take a picture. Basically, clients come in, they find you, you get to talk to them. How's it going? Life. You get to deliver a pie to them, and they walk out the door. We're going to have somebody downstairs helping them up the elevator because the doors lock after 5. We've got all the semantics. The best thing yet is that your orders of pie, I'm going to make sure I get them, bring them here, have the name of the person on them, and very organized. So all you have to do is do what you want to do, which is show up, talk to somebody, tell them you appreciate them, and then get a conversation going. I can tell you that one of our most successful people last year was Gary Meek. And Gary has 6 transactions that he's closed this year from people he handed pies to. And he got his people to come into the office. That's the key. Now, yes, if a person can't come, you're more than welcome to take that pie and drive it to their house and do the same thing. But if you can bring them into the office, it's a higher level because they see how professional you are. This office rocks. They just have a great time and they're out the door.
Yeah, the office is amazing, and what we're trying to do is show off this beautiful office that Brent built for us. And when you walk into this office, I have been to many offices lately within the EXP community doing live demos, and we have the best office, I believe. I know Aaron Rawls just opened a new office in Folsom. He put a pool table in his, so I need to go check out Aaron Rawls' new office. But no, that's exactly the point. You walk into this office, you bring a client into this office, and it's impressive. And that's what we want to do, is show off that, look, we're a professional real estate company that has leadership that's invested in us. And so by all means, use the office. And for that matter, if you're an agent out there that works from home like I do, you should be using this office to meet your clients in. Don't meet your clients at Starbucks. Bring them into the office. We have coffee right here. You can reserve the room online. If you go to brentgove.com, you can reserve that room. And it elevates you above other agents out there.
So let me talk a little bit more about why you want to do this. It's the perfect plan. So we've set it up for starting on Sunday, November 23rd, Monday, the 24th, and Tuesday, the 25th. That is the week before Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
So you're in the gratitude mindset. You're in the mindset of getting your friends, clients, people to come in, talk about what you do, and tell them how much you appreciate them. And I will take care of the office setup. I'll take care of getting the pies for you. But what you need to do is go out and promote it. And get people to come into the office and have fun with it, and make people smile. Bring smiles to their faces right before the holidays. So Bold Trail and Alex has given you a play to do it. So let me tell you, from what I learned about this play, is the first thing you need to do is just simply organize with a hashtag on your contacts. Take 20 minutes, you could probably get 20 people done, right?
That's right. And if you don't have them in your Bold Trail, you give me a call and I'm going to show you how to put them in. Very easy to do.
And then once you've done that, Alex has shared a token with you, and that token allows you to download this campaign, and then you physically just send the campaign out and start inviting the people.
That's right.
And watch the results come. As people sign up for pies, we'll get you notified. You'll get your list. So Angel's going to get her list of 10 people that are coming in, so she knows which clients are coming, what day they're coming, and then she can even go deeper. She's probably going to text each one of them and go, "Hey, Steve, I see you're coming in to get a pie on Sunday. I'm excited to see you. I'll be there."
And I think that's a good point. Don't limit yourself just to emailing this. Guys, we're creating an excuse to reach out.
Yep.
Hey, you closed an escrow with me, 123 Banana Street, as Tom Ferry always says. I just want to thank you for that. I want to offer a pie to your family. How's everything with the new house? So yeah, let's not limit ourselves just to text and email. Let's really reach out there. And once you download that Smart Campaign and have that template, you can go ahead and send it to yourself to see what it looks like. I send it to Pitt, and I'll go back to Pitt's contact just to demonstrate that. This is Pitt Miller right here.
Alex,
Yes.
before Pitt leaves the room, can I just ask him some basics? Because I'm not understanding all the logistics on the Pi campaign and time frame. I keep coming in and only catching part of his presentations, and I apologize for my tardiness. But when
Mary,
it's
would you
a
hold
good
just-
time, let me know.
Just hold for a couple of minutes. We're going to open it up to Q&A. Just a second.
Okay.
All right, so right here, I'm in Pitt's contact, and like I said, Pitt and I worked on this on November 5th. He opened this thing up at 7:30. I'm putting this out for two reasons. Number one, you can see that I sent the campaign, but number two, you go into your contacts and say, hey, did they open? Did they open it? If you have 20 people hashtag with Pi and you sent the campaign, you want to see who opened it. And then when you pick up the phone and call them, you'll have more of a talking point. Hey, I see that you opened that email. I see you didn't open the email. I want to make sure you received it. And then you go in and you can view it. And then when you hit on this link, you have a link directly to the sign-up sheet. So now with this link, you can go and text this to your clients as well. Okay. So you just have to think of all those different ways that we can communicate with our database, because I know for me, when I get a new client, I ask them, hey, what's your preferred method of communication? Are you texter? Do you want me to call? How are you on email? We need to be asking those questions as agents because everyone does it different. Like I have one client right now that wants to communicate through Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
Not my favorite, but hey, you do you. I'll do it. But that's what I have for you guys today. I know that we're punching a few more buttons than we normally do. There's a couple of layers of this, but I can't think of any way to simplify it any more than I have. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and close out the recording, and then we'll come back and we'll take questions.